With the passage of the Affordable Care Act, we were promised greater accessibility to health care. How well has it delivered? A few weeks ago, a friend of mine brought this to my attention because she broke a tooth and she needed to have it fixed. She has MNsure. That is the state exchange. That's the Minnesota version of the federal insurance. So it's Obamacare, but Minnesota's version of it. She called her family dentist and asked if they would take her insurance, and they said that they wouldn't. And then she started asking friends if they would check with their dentists, if they had a dentist that they could recommend, and if they could see if their dentist accepted MNsure. And no after no came in. I called my dentist for her and I asked if they took MNsure, and they said that they didn't. I asked the receptionist, because I knew she'd already made a lot of phone calls, well, who does that? I said, is it even real insurance if nobody takes it? And the receptionist laughed and said that was a good question. It turned out that there was one dentist, one provider that she could go to, and it didn't have the best reviews or ratings, and she didn't want to trust her teeth to them. Ultimately, she ended up paying out of pocket at her family dentist as though she didn't have insurance. So the next time I went to my dentist, I asked them if they were finding more of that, and they said that they are. They said they're finding more people who are just paying out of pocket and living as though they don't have insurance. An analyst at Goldman Sachs ran the numbers and found that all in all, we have had 22 million added to the insurance rolls, and 6 million have lost their insurance. So a net gain of 16 million insured. But how high quality is that insurance? I'll give you an example. Roger and Cassandra Anderson, they were stoked about the Affordable Care Act. Cassandra Anderson is a staunch Democrat. She went door to door in Ohio campaigning for Barack Obama, and they wanted the law passed. Roger had some pre-existing conditions. He's 54 years old. They thought this would be perfect for them, but then they got it. Then Roger got injured hiking. He injured his shoulder. His bill was almost $7,000. And here's the problem. Their deductible was $7,000. So high deductibles are becoming the norm. Deductibles have increased 6 times the rate of salaries since 2010. So it's not unheard of at all to have a deductible like that. In 2014, 30% of people with a higher deductible than $1,500 decided to forego treatment altogether. So that's what we're seeing more and more of, is people who technically have insurance but cross their fingers and hope that they don't have to go to the doctor. What's Cassandra Anderson doing? She's still voting Democrat. They found the deductible to be so high that they weren't actually able to afford it. So now they're going to drop down to paying the penalty and not having insurance at all so that they can afford their medical bills. All in all, she ended up in the same place where she was, except now she has to pay a penalty to the federal government for it. End of story. What it looks like is we're going to see lower quality health care for everyone. So I believe that we need some major reform with regard to this. I respond to questions and comments. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.